Morning, people. Morning. That's a morning, people. Morning. Michelle here in Ghana. Another morning in Ghana. Um, did 3 videos before this, and I had to delete them. Not gonna tell you why I had to delete them, but I had to delete them. Um, okay. Yes, I'm trying to. I know I started this. I started the video, and as soon as I started talking, my phone rang. A friend called, another diasporan. Um, Guys have been watching her through her window. Her home is burglar barred. But it seems they have been opening. She leaves her window. It's hot. It's really hot. The heat is not nice. I understand. So I also leave my window open. The thing is though, and I'm not saying this protects me, but I sleep very, very, very lightly. This funniest of sound, and I don't even know how I differentiate the sounds, but certain sounds wake me up. And when I wake up, I don't jump up. I My eyes fly open and I lay there quietly, not moving. That's how I do it every single time. And know that I'm in the back room and David's in the front room. My only worry is she sleeps. Let's say that she and Adrian, because sometimes they can't even get up in the morning to get out of here. But the good thing is both windows are burglar barred. The back room one is not burglar barred. So my bed is not near that window. I don't keep phones and equipments in view of. And so anybody looking in would not know where our equipments are. I make sure of that. So that is something that is good to keep in mind. They only want, and the minute they spot it, I think they'll keep coming back just to try to get it. In this case, I think that's what happened. She is having problems with rodents, so there's rats in the place, there's some big lizards in the place, and some of the time they're on her bed. So I think the fact that they came and pushed stick through the window and was messing with her bed, her assumption was it was the mice, so she just knocked the bed and went back to sleep. Turns out that they were, and they probably have tried it before. So they got one of her phones, and not it's a big deal, but not a big deal. As I say, I believe things happen for a reason. In this case, the good thing is she got a new phone. That phone was driving her crazy. So it's funny they get a dud. It's not gonna last long. I have lost my jewelry, a box of jewelry. I have no idea who took it, and that one nobody broke in. Somebody who was here used the opportunity to see it. I probably had it. It was shown. Maybe they were searching and we weren't looking at the time, but it's a part of what happens being here. I know Ghanaians are going to say not all Ghanaians are thieves, and that's true, but it is our experience. We have lost things here. They have broken into diasporans house here. I keep wondering what will happen if one of them breaks into somebody's house and they get hurt, either get killed or hurt some other way. What will happen? Because a lot of the times these things happen in environments. In Jamaica, you see something that you know is going to cost a disaster or cause a disaster, and nobody does anything until the disaster happens. So our video wasn't about that really. I got up, actually did 3 videos that I erased for a particular reason, and then I was planning to do some. I actually broke the handle of my jug. I don't even know how I'm going to replace it. I haven't totally acclimatized myself to the different places here and everything they sell, but I pressed down too hard. I tried to avoid pressing down. I don't know, but it broke. I'm trying to do some orange juice, and I was thinking about the oranges because some of them having worms, right? um I'm not gonna dwell on what happened to my friend. I'm not gonna say anything negative. I'm just stating the facts. She was robbed, and she was robbed from guys pushing sticks through the window, dragging her phone off the bed. We don't even know the rudiments, because I am there thinking how they, and I'm sorry to go back onto that, but it just how they dragged it from the bed and got it through the window. But anyway, I'm doing orange juice this morning, and I was watching. It's not my neighbor. I was looking on my brother's property because they are doing. I did a video yesterday showing the charcoal. What do you call it? No, I'm not sure what's the name of it. But they did the boards, the wood, the acacia wood. They did the layers of dried grass. And I'm noticing now he's putting on dirt on top of it before he starts, I guess, burning the coal. Right? So I got up. Oh, touch it. Totally came off. Oh well. Let's see how well it. The handle has nothing to do with the juicing, but little things like that bother people. The aesthetics of it, I guess. Yeah, so I got up doing some juice. I did some already, but I wanted to do some more because I want to drink some, and I want some for later when it's time for lunch. So that's what I'm doing. Alright. So I'm trying to deal with that before I leave. So I was telling you that some of these oranges have holes in them. Some of the skin, based on how you see it, soft areas, those obviously probably have insects in them. So I try to avoid juicing those. However, I'm noticing that you cannot always tell by looking at the orange outside that there are worms inside. So a number of times after we have juiced the orange and we search, didn't even think of searching. I was just juicing and drinking, and my little girl, Carissa, one day said, "Oh, mommy!" I said, "What? She does that. Sees any insects, a moth. Ah, mommy!" So she made that sound and then informed me that there are worms in the little white worms in the juice. So I in Jamaica we call this nappy, right? And grew up seeing when they're doing lemonade and so on. So before I was introduced to strainers, I was introduced to this. And while strainers are good and they do have a purpose, this is excellent when it comes to getting rid of everything. Because I have a strainer that I use the first time, but when you use it for the worms are still in there. So I use this, and I use it to strain off the juice. I think it changed the taste a bit. I don't know if it's my mind, but it does. That's how I see it. But I still getting juice, and it's still 100% orange juice. That now I can tell is 100% orange juice. Now this we got from Sophia. We call her Sophie. She sells fruits in a Sable market. She's there every day, so that's where we get our pine and our mangoes. My daughter Davia saw her one day because she's fascinated by them holding the pans on the head. So she was putting something on her head, and Sophie asked her if she wanted one, and she, fixed it, wrap it, and put it on Davia's head. So it has been here since. So I use it to strain my strain things, not just my juice, but other things. I'm not gonna do a lot. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is 5. I did another I think I'm too strong. I did another container. So I got this yesterday. Somebody drank it to this, so I topped it up already and put it in the ice box. Right? And I'm doing this now to drink. I think I'm gonna put it in one of those bottles. I don't have to press it. I don't know why I'm pressing down like that. All I need to do is just, but it feels hard anyway. Yeah. So one of the videos, I wanted to split up the videos, but since the time has gone, because I spent some time talking to my friend, I'm just going to talk about everything in one. I'm not sure what I'm going to label the video. But the purpose of me, any at all, to do one was my garden, because the vegetable garden is a possibility now. I got a visitor last night, and I was talking to them about the 200 cedis seeds, packet of seeds, and they whipped out of their bag another set, a set of seeds, different packets, cabbage, carrot, tomatoes, bell peppers. I think it was 4 or 5. I don't remember the fifth one. And showed me the price. 45 cedis for one, 40 for another. I don't remember which one was which, but if I'm buying 3, it's 120, 125, or maybe 130 at the most, depending on my choice. And he told me that he got it in Cotacabra Market. So I told him, thank you, Simon. Simon is upset with me, but I'm not going to tell you guys why. Simon said he got it in Cotacabra Market, and I told him he'd either show me, direct me, or get it and I give him back the money. So the possibility for my garden is back on the table, right? So I may very well get my garden. So I just need to get the money together and sort that out. So that is really what I wanted to talk about. I came on to talk about the garden, but then I got distracted because of that phone call with the thief, and I'm telling you about me juicing oranges in the morning. I don't do it every morning. The oranges is a chorus on the land over there. I'm looking at the trees way over there, and I wanted to point out that some of them have worms in them. So when I juice, I have to strain it. All right. So I don't think I'm going to be doing any more videos today. I did one yesterday when I went to get the oranges, and I spoke to the gentleman doing the setting up for to create the charcoal, and I think that's going to be it for today. So I'll see you guys again. For those persons who are seeing me for the first time, my name is Michelle. I have 2 daughters. One is 18, the other is a big woman, but I'm not going to tell you her age. They are here with me, my granddaughter as well, and we have been living in Ghana for almost a year now. We are enjoying it. I am not going to say there are things here that can be off-putting, but as I keep saying, nothing is off-putting enough that will let me or allow me to or cause me to regret having moved here. I have a nice piece of property here. The weather is nice. I mentioned the fog recently in the morning, and it does remind me, somebody in the comments made something like Senton Hills. Yes, it reminds me of being the hills in Jamaica. A lot of things here remind me of my original home, if for want of a better way to say it. If you think in terms of the motherland, this is the original home, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? So in the interest of not dragging this thing out, hope you all have a good day. Thank you those persons who have subscribed. I have not done that. All of these things I have to keep reminding myself I have not done that, but I thank all those persons who have subscribed. It shows that what I have to say is relevant, and I am getting a little bit more comfortable with sharing my experiences here, sharing my life here, right? I'm not sure how long I'll do it, But I'm definitely taking it one day at a time. All right, one day at a time. I wasn't gonna do another video, but I think I need to, about my window. And suffered a disappointment this morning. So I'll see you in another video. Have a great day.